At the bottom, yeah, obvious ban because they already have Batrider. If they would have given Preempt Protector and bottom away, I think it would have been okay for, in this case, to give them away a Batrider for bottom and Preempt Protector. With Wisp and Lycan, that's obvious. Nobody wants to give away Wisp first pick to get some Tiny later, right away after that, and play against Wisp Tiny. Lycan seems to be the easy play by game. Go Roshan, go mid, go walk around, and just split push. Easy hero, to be honest, right now to play.
Yeah. All right.
That's the first 4 heroes right now.
That's the first step, man.
What do you think about the next 4 heroes, Toby?
As far as the next 4 heroes, well, the only thing I'm interested to see from Virtus.pro is how they now want to lane this, if they want to get greedy or not. Normally, okay, hello Luna. Normally I'm always looking for some level of push power. Like you've already got Brewmaster and Batrider, so you got initiation down, you got team fight down. But how are you meant to be taking up the towers? You can't really grab yourself a jungler in the early stages because, well, you've got Batrider, unless that plate's going to get overcrowded pretty quickly. But they're picking up a Luna. So VP, there's even more chaos with the Glaives as well. So I'm liking the way that VP's now assembling their team fight. They've left every single support, though, to the very, very end, which I don't know if that's really a bad thing at this point, because it doesn't really look like mousesports have got like a perfect counter against their lineup. Like they pick up Disrupt now, so Brewmaster can be having a hard time, and so is Batrider. But at the same time, like they can easily pick their supports up against the cores of mousesports now, which appears to be Nyx as well as OD.
Yeah, they're going to the easy way, to be honest. Luna, Dazzle, Batrider, Brewmaster.
It's just like safety first.
It is safety first, and Virtus.pro is on the dire side, and the lineup is pretty good at killing the Roshan. I would say pretty good at controlling the Roshan also. Batrider, Brewmaster, they would enjoy a Roshan fight no matter what, to be honest. This is what they like the most. I like the Razor Band to be like right there. The Razor Band is pretty much like this, that they want Obsidian and they just power up Razor out and power the Obsidian.
mousesports
definitely
turn
in the
to
face.
pick.
Well, we actually saw a couple of ODs already during the tournament. I know we won earlier today as well.
Yeah, the last game was won by an OD.
Yeah, it's like, but at the same point, I remember the other game when you came in nice early in the morning, and we're talking about
the against newbie.
Yeah, was it actually? No. It was actually the EU qualifier. No, you were right. You are right, because you came down here and just like, yeah, this is only possible if OD is capable of coming back or getting early imprisonments. How is OD meant to get the advantage up against Virtus.pro in the early stages, like getting a couple of imprisonments before the fight begins?
Well, like a long time ago when IG was still after the time of International 2, through their winnings, RoX.KIS played for. I don't know if he was in another team already, but I think it was still DK. And when during that time, Obsidian Destroyer was pretty much the negator of all melee strength heroes that go middle and chill there. So if you would ever pick up a Panda or let's say DK, lots of people like to pick DK with Enchantress. In China, they always do this. Panda, Enchantress, DK, Enchantress, so they can push towers. So it's an easy kill, to be honest, right away. Stun, kill, move around. People are always scared of you. But who's going to be scared if your hero has 1 mana? And these heroes don't have much mana to give, you know, at the start of the game. So if the Obsidian Destroyer nullifies the strength of a Panda by taking away his mana, it's not the point that he's winning the lane. It's the point that he's not scared if anybody actually ganks him, because this Panda's not going to do anything. He's just going to hit, like, okay, like 3 creeps would hit you, but that's not the problem. The problem would be the clap. The problem would be the clap in this case. So yeah, they
but even VP supports now, like they don't give needs to answer. You don't like the Mirana combo, the SD Mirana, like any kind of stun lockdown to allow the Brewmaster to have some time, maybe some arcane boosts to come in, something along these lines, but it doesn't appear to exist. And you've actually got interesting players on that one. NS will be a Brewmaster for this one, and God's actually taking the Venomancer.
Yeah, so it's solo mid Venomancer, which I tend to enjoy also. It's a very good hero for mid lane, especially when you have Batrider, because when these 2 core heroes are your cores, Batrider and Venomancer, they pat each other on the back. They really do work for each other. The Venomancer is inside. They have to jump. They can't jump the Venomancer. That would be a stupid idea, but that means the Batrider has so much freedom to run around. But if Batrider has so much freedom, then the Venomancer has so much freedom to run around.
Well, I then ask you a different question then. What is NS meant to be doing in this game then?
Prepare for battle.
NS just needs to get Blink Dagger on level 6.
So he just farms up the top lane, and they let the Venomous take the mid, because it looks like they're actually switching this around here as far as their players go. I don't know if has VP changed their line. I know Smile plays off lane. Illidan has always been their carry player. But it looks like God's even in a support role up on this top lane, while NS also appears to be the same kind of thing. Like, who's meant to be taking the farm up here if you're meant to be getting this Brewmaster or Blink?
It's going to be God. Going to be God definitely, and NS is going to take the pulling and just harassing away the enemy hero. This reaction from Ritz Pro is just because of one Obsidian Destroyer middle, by the way. It's nothing more. This is just the reaction lanes, which, and as you can see, Mouz are like, well, you better not get away this time.
Yeah, they're not anywhere near that
30
pit,
seconds
luckily.
to battle.
But if this game goes the way it goes and the Treant Protector is not there to help up Nuke's Assassin, I don't really see this Nuke's Assassin getting much more than just last hit. I mean, just experience, because once you get Galed, I don't know if you can survive. No, actually you can survive, because the living armor is always going to stop anything from on you. Plus he has Stout Shield, plus he has a Tango that's gonna like burst up his regeneration up so much. It's 2.5 HP regeneration by base.
The
So
battle
all he's got to do is
begins.
just like wait out the Venomous Gale slow, then try and get back in range of his tier 1 tower.
Our only thing right now that is very important is the OD lane itself middle. But as I can see, it's already Misery running around trying to do something about it.
Is he going to try and harass on the mid lane, or is he meant to be up there to help out the top?
He's maybe gonna go top, but the biggest case probably is that he wants to kill this ward, and he knows about it.
He's watching Jordan move in at the moment, which for some reason Fader is at a very, very long way for this, which means he can get just beaten down a little bit. I suppose there's no first blood still coming out from him, but I'm surprised Fader was that far up in the lane.
He knew about that, and it was okay. To be honest, if anything would have been good for them is if Jotun would have actually kept on attacking, and this Thunderstrike would have came off, and they would have probably even killed him.
My bat wants that.
Even using him as bait. Oh, I'm keeping my eyes pretty closely on that top lane. MSS has actually managed to find 2 last hits up here.
Yeah, he's doing really great. It's the 3rd one already for him.
He's just trying to drag that creep wave down. And God hasn't really done anything to stop him. Like, he's gone for the Gale level 1, but like Gale's doing nothing for him anyway.
Yeah, he's getting very under-leveled right now because all the creeps are still alive. Plus all these creeps are gonna go back. Wow, he's actually gonna pull because the trolls are there. And come on, nice. It is done.
He got almost all of them. He managed to leave 1 out of the pool.
But Haneska here with his boots and first level 1 is doing jobs for this team.
Also should be checking out bottom lane too. We did see Pass being very, very close up on that bottom lane, while Smile's trying to play this off lane. He's basically out of mana now, building directly into Tranquil boots before anything else. Podcast's not doing too bad. Like, he's still 7 for 0. It's like a devouring doom.
Yeah, he's feeling really fine, and as you can see, Pass doesn't have a little bit of amount of mana. That means that Firefly was used just to escape, I'm guessing, because we can actually look at this. But the rune at bottom lane was taken, and well, Smile knows about it.
Yeah, so Smile will back himself up. There's that one observable just watching both the rune spot as well as the approach from the Radiant jungle. I actually want to talk about a little bit about the Doom Man, because this is a hero which we're seeing picked up more and more throughout the scene. How are you really meant to stop a Doom Bringer? Like, he sits on your safe lane, he's using Devour, so you know you can't actually contest his farm. He picks up like a regeneration creep as well as Scorched Earth, so you know you can't harass him out the lane. What are you meant to do against this guy?
Oh, his powers are not his early stage. You can always pressure him too much and he can't. Then he goes into the woods, but you have a 1 lane, you know. In this case, if you have 2 roamers that can run around and, you know, screw his farm up. The point really about this is not that the Doom is that strong. Let's see what that there. The way was here. Pretty much with everything.
Misery at least will. Oh, he's going to glimpse him back up on top of the hill, and there's no mana on Smile.
He's
let
dead.
alone Firefly. Yep, with Leech Seed as well. Thunderstrike. Smile be the first blood, spilled by Mousebots. Managed to take 2 creep camps for that death. That was his trade-off right there.
He probably shouldn't have tried to get all the creep camps. He could have just eased it out with the wolves. Didn't need to go that far. Pass is getting like the dream game for himself. Level 4 already 3 minutes in. Living armor for the OZ right now, middle.
Yeah, Fader needs that help, but then again, he's also running his bottle up here. And he's been doing a pretty good job of shutting down Illidan. Like, Illidan is currently 9 for 5 as this Luna, where you're looking at Fader already 15 for 6, and he's got 3 points of imprisonment against Illidan at the moment. Getting his buff ups from all of this.
Well, this bottle is, I mean, if it's gonna work out during the game that it's gonna help him a lot, then it's a good item for him. But overall, bottle itself is not the item that Luna wants to have to spend even 650 gold on. Luna's really one of those heroes that really needs any place or anything.
Wall's coming down, but they weren't able to catch anyone out of position in time. Then against Illidan, he came back in very, very close then. The Thunderstrike will wear off. And Jottam again is walking around with a DD rune. So
Misery was missing like a little bit amount of mana. I don't know if the Essence Aura procced actually during that time. Because I think he did a gank bottom. No, I know he did a gank on Batrider, but did he go to base after that?
didn't see him go back, no.
Didn't see him, so maybe he actually got so much mana out of this situation. Proc, let's take a look at the top lane.
Assassin level 5 are about to crack, so. Also trying to force this lane out too. He's going to 1-1-3-1 build. MSS is not really that hard to pull the creep aggro down.
It's kind of a very good situation for Nook's Assassin because he really doesn't care about this harassment. Not that much from these Venom Wars.
Should we be caring though about the fact that Venomancer is still sitting at almost the highest CS on the board? Or is it because you got the Doom Ring and you just don't care? And Jottam also dead in middle lane. Should be dead in middle lane. Thunderstrike last bit of damage. OD will hit it. No miss uphill, man. And Illidan, well, they got imprisonment off cooldown in 1 second time, but okay, Fader, yeah.
Well, he's not losing HP. That's the important part.
I mean, if he gets the imprisonment off now, Misery, he's got Thunderstrike back again.
He needs level 6. He needs level 6. Come on. Oh no,
it's not there. It's not there. One more creep, man. There's his level 6. And
he tried to do it, but they abused the bottle. They abused the bottle with the teleport. And Panda has mana boost. Level 4. And Fada is like, nope, I don't want to get any stuff here.
He just imprisons up the real Brewmaster and then runs himself away.
How HP top? A little bit. It's not enough, I think. Once this Twin Protector will get even more levels up, maybe some mana boosts, he starts healing up this tower, and every potential thing that happened in the top lane was wasted.
Brewmaster, it looks like he's about to try and dive onto the tower with these illusions. These
well, Misery does have a teleport scroll, and Living Armor is not going to let you kill anything.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
There's also a level 3 Living Armor. They get the Gale off on NEXT Assassin now. There's no damage from that, and then Spike Carapace and Vendetta. Alright. This seems to have just gone badly very quickly. MSS could even just like hit into Vendetta into NS right now and get the sum of 2 of them. It looks like he's coming up for God instead. There's the TP, Vendetta, follow-up stun. No mana burn leveled up, but the Doom Ringer just comes in and lets off the Doom over on Sergey. So he's going to go down right now. Actually going to get denied up. Obviously with the Doom taking him out, NS is able to do such a thing. But it's still going to be the Venomancer pushing at the daisies.
Pushing up the daisies, man. Wondering if this tower will
Mark
get
my
denied.
lines, man. You can't mark my lines. Illidan's in trouble. Illidan's in a lot of trouble. That Shallow Grave keeps him up right now. The Thunderstrike is still with him, but the heal as well. Fader, one more attack will get the kill. Misery's backing up. He was underneath the tower just a little bit too far, and Fader with just a quick imprisonment and TP out. Feels he's fine. He's actually got full mana and was sitting at 3/4 life. He just wanted to quickly double tap and get back to base for that.
Well, Batrider was coming and he wouldn't really want to risk anything.
MSS is in trouble until he got the perfect Spike Carapace timing and then Living Armor. And that's actually hurt himself more than he hurt MSS then. They're trying to actually pick him off with all the poison tick out, but that's not going to work.
Not going to work. Well, this tower is almost theirs. I can feel that it's right there, but no, you never know what's going to happen right now.
Living Armor's going to try and keep it up. And there's no fortification, but the TPing and Doom up. And well, 1 level death. Nope, he's actually going to use his Sonic Wave. Yep, the other kills are going on right now, which is in the middle lane, which was the Dazzle taking the fall. But Misery, they're going to keep going on Illidan. Now, another imprisonment available.
You might kill God top lane. Are you fast enough?
He's gonna set a blast.
Come
He's gonna
on.
set a blast. Set a blast to Pike. There you go. Down
it.
the corner.
At bottom lane?
Now we could jump back over towards Smile and Fader. Well, he's got another imprisonment in 2 seconds. They're going to use the lasso to take Fader out this one, but MSS is on the way, and Misery locked him in position. Now, I think he's waiting out, doesn't need to use the stun for him, so he turns it over towards the Bat Rider. Nice patience coming out from MSS. And then, yep, Shallow Grave over towards the Bat Rider. Fighter fly away. He'd still got that for a while, but Shallow Grave's now going to wear off, and they won't be able to reach him. So instead, they just focus on bringing down Johnny. He saved his teammate, but will lose his own life.
That's 9-0 already, not going the way that they really wanted to go.
At least one of them can count as a
Dyer's
denial.
middle tower
Yeah, one of
is
them
under
counts
attack.
as a denial. That is true.
Oh, that's
Radiant's
the only
bottom
upside for him
tower
right
is
now,
under
but
attack.
we were expecting Mouseball to come out strong. When you were saying yourself, like, how are you meant to be killing off, like, they spend so much time trying to kill off MSS on that top lane. They committed the Venomancer, all he was that everything they had, they threw at him, and they still couldn't pick him off.
The truth about the top lane is that Venomancer himself really doesn't do anything against Nuke's Assassin. And to get a support with you that is Panda is not going to let you. Every time you want to clap, he's going to carapace. But if you don't clap right away, he's going to run away. And he doesn't need to click the carapace all the time. It's going to be quite obvious when you have the chance to kill him or not. So, I mean, let's say like this. Maybe if the clap would have gone through, maybe MSS would have died. Would have had changed the game. I don't think so.
Not really.
Radiant's top tower is under
For
attack.
now, VP do need something game-changing. And the Blink Dagger for Smile might be the way to do such.
VP are gonna do Roshan. That's the pretty much key factor right here. But my problem is that Disruptor's already level 6, Queen is already level 6, and everybody got his stuff up. Midas on Obsidian is gonna be the icing of the cake that you just solidify everything that you want to the mid game.
How can VP even take Roshan?
They
Like
can.
with everything
They
Mousesports
just
have for the team
wards,
fights?
Just wards, just mech. The early mech is gonna be on God if it's gonna happen. Happen in like 20 gold. And if they're not gonna give themselves away,
Use the might.
They're actually going in Drunken Haze as well as Plague Wards with the Weave buff up. They'll have enough to go through Roshan, but it's going to take him some sweet time, man. There's no Medallion helping him out to do this.
well, it's already 15% speed down, but yeah, it's gonna take speed out of time. If they're gonna kill AA during this time that he's in the middle right now,
And they're bringing the creep
and
wave
they
over.
are probably.
Yep, Blitz, ulti, and there goes Smile. Shallow Grave.
Wow, shot him though.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
He's going to be caught in the corner. The Gals come up, so Venomancer and Brewmaster come outside the pit. Now the Batrider might already be down, and with the OD blast, doesn't really do that much DPS over towards VP, but when they're able to get a double stun out from MSS, NS as well as God, they're forced back, and a great wall coming out from Misery means that VP are incapable of chasing down. It was a tree for a Batrider, but it's a tree for a Batrider.
Well, in all honesty, Mouse used every ultimate they had. VP haven't used the Prime split right now. No one has Batrider.
They used Eclipsing and Venom.
Yeah, but just 3 ultimates, and 3 ultimates is not that big of a case. Well, I think, to be honest, the Mouse have 5 good ultimates.
Dyer's
the
middle
Roshan is
tower
theirs, most
under
likely.
attack.
Yeah. Tier 1 town though will belong to
Dyer's
Mousesports.
structures are fortified. Roshan has
So there goes
fallen
Roshan.
to the
Hilda
tower.
will grab the Aegis, the Immortal. And they're even just putting up a defensive wall so no one can come in and just
Dyer's
deny it
middle
straight up.
tower has fallen. Radiant's
You
top
go
tower
10-1,
is under
VP
attack.
on the board. But they've just lost their first Tier 1 tower. But that keeps it even. Tier 1 on the top for the Tier 1 on the mid.
This is an okay situation for them. I think they kind of want to pressure it much more, get some middle, but I'm not really sure if middle would be the best situation for them. I think bottom would be a really nice lane for them to push, not middle though.
Lost the creep wave in middle lane, but it looks like they're just going to make up for it with Plague Lords and Batrider. He's
Radiant's
searching
middle
for a Blink
tower is
Lasso
under
target.
attack.
No joy for him, just being sent back.
It would be nice if they would have had a smoke right now, just, you know, made them scared, stay at middle and not do anything and just popped out in bottom and killed that tower.
As opposed to like having Fader just confidently walk himself up towards the top lane with Midas and keep farming. I know he's got a haste rune up in his bottle, so probably where his confidence is coming from. Because Venomancer and Dazzle now do nothing to control him. Like Brewmaster's the only one that can, but he has to use his Primal Split for that. Looks like actually Mousesports are dragging more people up top. They're going to bring all 5 top. Search for the Tier 1 tower on the offlane.
If they can take this fight under their tower, it's going to be pretty much what they ask for anyway. Because if they can't bring the game back right there, they don't have really much choices. And this is the favorable position. They have the mech, they have the blink, they have the Panda with the ultimate. They have everything. Luna's ultimate 30 seconds.
Let's see how they handle this one. Fortification's already down for VP. That's not an option to keep this tower alive during the fight. So MSS gonna vendetta himself around the back end. There are some Plague Wards down. Do we have Sentries? We have Sentries with the Radiant side in the front lines. Now Batride's gonna Firefly himself up, but not cut the tree line. And Mousesports want nothing to do with this. They've already backed themselves up. In fact, the OD's on bottom lane farming already. I'm surprised Mousesports are able to. Actually, I should really stop using the word surprised.
Yeah, I do a lot of things also.
But the Mousesports is capable of like dictating the terms of where VP is moving. Like VP are the ones with like Batrider, like he's meant to be like the greatest initiator in the early game with that Blink Lasso. They don't have Brewmaster with a Blink Dagger yet, obviously. But VP are the ones like they see a movement coming out from Mousesports and that's it. Yeah, they're coming in for Jotun. Fortunately, like they're only smoked up, so they can't. They're waiting for the Vendetta to wear off, I think.
You sure? They're probably waiting if Jordan is gonna get closer, but I think they sniffed them out. Man.
They're gonna see NS and say, "Oh, this is too easy. Just put down a Static Storm."
Let's go with Vendetta. No,
you're gonna go for Vendetta.
They clear the creep wave too fast.
They leave an Observe Ward behind. He does actually go to Vendetta, and Jonathan runs out to it. Now, Wall's going to come up, as well as the ultimate with the Static Storm, and they get both NS as well as Jotum together. NS will come out of the silence at least,
yeah,
but he doesn't want to use Split for this now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're going to get bottom, maybe. This teleport is okay, so that
imprisonment means that Illidan can't do any kind of mini stun.
Maybe I thought it would be Batrider, but Batrider doesn't have a teleport scroll. The situation why, when you talked about Mouz knowing and dictating the situation once again, like I said, situation. The thing is, they're not using the Nook's Assassin to gank someone. They're not using it to get vision. They just let him go through with Invis and made this ward right here. They placed the ward. They saw people were there. Fuck it, we're gonna go back. We have two Midases, we have Doom. We don't need to take this fight. There's no reason. You have Aegis, you have stuff. Your way of coming back into the game, if we come under your tower, if you have Batrider, Venomancer, Shadow Priest who can grave for 5 seconds, and you know a lot of disables from the Panda. But this is your situation to get.
VP's actually getting a really nice trade now. Like, they took a tier 1 tower bottom lane. I know it's going to be traded for the top tower, but they're already reaching the tier 2 tower now. If they can bring this down and not just say, hey, we did some chip damage, it's obviously useless up against Cream Protector.
Pretty much.
But like they're in a position, okay, nice sentry ward. Pass will come around the building. He can still catch up. With this one almost, but the lasso from Smile grabs him to start with. There's more TPs on the way in. That's Vader. Hasn't dropped the Oleon. Flamebreak gonna bounce him out. He actually imprisons himself to try and save himself from this one. And now Momi coming up. There it is. Hammer drops on Smile. The Firefly will wear off, but Shallow Grave will keep him alive for the moment. Tree will buy back. Give this one a clap over on 3 heroes from Mousesports. They're losing too many people. MSS is backing up. He's got his stun back off cooldown, but died before him because of the dazzle heal. And Pycat on the front line. He's just trying to get a last hit here on Smile. But he's actually gonna get held out. Now they slow him down enough for just a quick hit, and then with Shallow Grave, Level Death's not going to get the kill here, and Smile will live on 15 life points, and Mousesports lose basically their entire team, because they also brought back Trian.
Full 5-man wipe, as we say, man. Full 5-man wipe, and a buyback from Trian Protector. Would you have guessed it, Toby?
I would never have guessed it, puppy. I would never have guessed that. Actually, I wasn't guessing that one. I wasn't thinking the Brewmaster could get like such a clap off, or they can get that initiation right.
It's not necessary to teleport into the tower 1 by 1 against a lineup who has Brewmaster, Batrider, Venomancer, Luna. They enjoy that situation. They really do. So let's say like this: they were too slow to defend the tower bottom, and they were too slow at the same time to kill the tower top. And that's pretty much it. They didn't do it with the whole team at top. They didn't need to do it. They could have just left, let's say, just a solo OD there to kill the creeps fast, or the Doom, and let the Doom stay bottom and just stay in front.
Radiant's
what are they gonna
middle
do?
tower
Backtrack
is under
lasso him,
attack.
then instantly you're gonna get, you know, glimpsed back, and the Treant armor is gonna hit. Maybe Spike Crab is gonna come in, and then it's gonna be a much more profitable fight for you. But everything went wrong way, and we here have ourselves a game which is completely equal.
This gives me flashbacks to what we're talking about before we even start the live stream. There's just sometimes where VP, they find teams giving them the inch, and then they just take the mile from it.
They found the right choice, and I knew it. I knew it was going to be at this bottom lane, because this bottom lane is very nice for them. The whole lineup works so well in pushing these towers down. That's not going to be top towers. It's not going to be middle towers. It's going to be this area where Batrider and Panda can move around with the Venomancer wards.
Which is why you're saying, like, when they were approaching the middle lane, you were question marking it.
There's no reason, and it's good that they understood. It's good that they didn't even commit there more than 10 seconds. But Farah gets away from teleport, and the smoke gank is pretty much wasted because nobody's going to go bottom anyway.
Yeah, and they're not going to get any advantage down here either because the tier 2 tower is already gone. But they still have to bring down that tier 1 tower in the middle lane if they want to try and secure Roshan next time. Because Mouseballs can still bring support back to the front lines pretty quickly. Obviously, they don't want to have to keep buying back their heroes like Tree and Protector. He doesn't find as much money normally anyway, but they still have to buy him back during the last fight.
Has been denied.
They had is the wrong word.
So Roshan's gonna spawn in pretty much 10 seconds or something like that, and for maybe 20, and that's another key factor right now in this game. Let's see how it kind of evolves to that situation. Man.
Mouseballs, they're smoking up. Come for the opening, Illidan. With his BKB, they don't really have that much great control over him.
They can snipe him down with a Doom. It's pretty easy. Only if Illidan starts running up to get some creep blasted.
Oh, Tree just revealed himself.
Saw.
He nature's guys right in front of Illidan.
He's like, I'm gonna leave. Everybody else is next to Illidan now. Well,
Fate has finished up his BKB now.
No, actually, it wasn't the Roshan that was gonna spawn. It was like the timer.
Yeah,
I thought the timer
for the potential 3 minutes.
Yeah, I thought it was already over. Nope. But it's gonna take at least a minute more than.
They even hide it from us casters, man. They don't let us know. And VP, they're going to hit the tier 1 tower very easily. There's no way Mouseboss will jump into a fully weaved up lineup. Crazy how well Weave is able to work. Like the range on that thing to cast it.
That's pretty huge. If Shadow Priest wouldn't have that ability, then probably it wouldn't be that big of a pick. Because you can really change the way a late game goes.
Structures are fortified.
And again, got him spreading through the early game's also been pretty damn good.
Didn't get Astral, passed it up.
Brim must have split straight away.
Well, it's not Rust Wars for UNS, but you know, kind of works in this case when you're taking
They
send the Storm Brawling up, they're taking the Doombringer out of the picture up now, and the tier 2 tower's there, so as well as a kill on Disruptor, so hey, why not?
2 towers and a kill on Disruptor? This is going in a way that we never thought it would go.
What, VP with a commanding lead in game number 1 of a best of 5?
No, after the start they had. And Zero Man.
Jonathan's in trouble right now. He's going to have to Shallow Grave himself up for the moment, then weaves the entire, or almost all the entire Mousesports lineup. He'll still lose his own life to the Outworld Devourer, and Doombringer's trying to catch up to somebody here, but like,
Radiant's bottom
left?
tower
They're
is
all
under
back
attack.
past the pit now.
They really need gem though. As you can see, the wards of Vici Pro are there, and it's always a ward and a sentry ward, a ward and a sentry ward, and a ward and a sentry ward, almost. They're right there. They're right in front of their face, and they will always know where the whole lineup of Mouse is for at least. Let's see. Let's take a look. 2 minutes, 1 minute at the bottom lane, and the mid lane ones are like 6 minutes more.
Yeah.
So for 6 minutes, there's gonna be always vision on them because these lanes always gonna be farmed by someone. And it's not about the hero that is farming the lane, it's about what is backing him up. That's what's important.
Positioning for it too, like to actually like de-ward that, you have to walk into the tree line, or even just find that sentry ward of theirs. Pass is considering dropping that sentry ward here to try and
well,
lol.
He
did.
sniffed it out, man.
He did, but he doesn't get the dire sentry ward at least.
Fall off anyway in 1.5 minutes, but they understand the Roshan is going to be up. Primal Spit is still 30 seconds.
Did they see that? He smoked up and they just walked past the Observer and Sentry just in the middle lane. Obviously it doesn't get revealed because it's smoke.
No, they just wanted to move into Russia. They knew it was gonna.
Oh, they know they're on the high ground. Misery, he throw down the wall anyway. God's let his ulti go, it's just nagging his ulti, so he doesn't really care too much about the cooldown. That one, while Ilden lets the Eclipse go, he's doomed up for the moment too, and then Odie drops the ultimate. They managed to get at least one kill off, and that's
7
from the
seconds for Panda
Disruptor.
ultimate. 7 seconds for Panda ultimate.
They can't jump in though, can they? Actually, they don't even need to. They just go back in and finish for a done.
Yeah, they don't need to. They don't even want to. And this is pretty much all 5 ultimates wasted again from Mouz. Not wasted, but a good try. It was a weird position for them to be in. They can't really take a fight if they need to run after them. They can't take this fight.
I'm starting to worry. Like, if there's any position that Mouse's been trying to take a fight.
To the Dire.
They're going up against like an invulnerable Luna. A Dazzle is going to keep anyone alive he wants to. The Brewmaster who split continues to cause chaos for them. And a Venomancer who just gunks them up with an Aghanim's upgraded ultimate. So how are they meant to try and move around during the team fights when Doombringer is going to be chasing down heroes? He's getting completely slowed. Tree can't get himself in range. And OD doesn't really have enough bite behind his ultimate to make VP scared about running into it.
They just need farm. They just need farm on the 2 heroes that they have Midases on. And if these heroes will get some items out, you know Doom becomes unkillable at some point. You know, just runs in with a Shiva's Taras or whatever refresher, and just doesn't care. You know, if you're wasting time killing him even. And
But it looks like Mousesports again. They're going to keep fighting. They're not here. They're not here to farm. They're here to fight.
Well, Mouz understand that maybe losing, you know, towers with a tree in is kind of a bad
Radiant's
situation
top
for them to
tower
be in.
is under attack.
But I don't think they can defend this.
Oh, Nick MSS gonna jump in, goes for the stake, has to do over on God, and Disruptor all he's trying to split them up too, but Ilden did get the BKB off. He doesn't have his ultimate up just yet, but the Brewmaster causing enough chaos in the moment that Ilden's just able to right-click him down. Now the last two jump in, they're controlling Fly Cap. This Doom is still not being cast, and they wasted a large portion of his BKB. Misery actually TP's out in the middle of the engagement, and maybe MSS. Oh, okay. Now they're all backing themselves up. Fader tries to run out under the cover of his own BKB. The attack up the hill will be able to miss here, and Misery just trying to wall it up. I can't get anybody else. Allied, maybe I take that back. Into the next stun, the Shallow Grave instantly protects up that rider, and they're jumping in deeper. Misery will lose his life for this, and VP, they're up on the high ground now inside Mouse's base.
With no ultimates up from Mouz, which is pretty much the key way of winning the fight.
Radiant's top tower is under
So
attack.
you can basically say
Radiant's
guaranteed
top
racks.
tower has
If they
fallen.
come in to defend this, it's going to be even worse for them.
It's like this, when they jumped in like that and Shadow Priest got ultimate off pretty much every hero on Mouz, how can they fight this? They can't fight this. 10 seconds will last through, and then
Radiant's top
they will have all
barracks has
minus 13 armor. Did you see one backside was hitting
bottom
for like
tower is under
150
attack.
HP? That's a
Radiant's
lot.
top
That's too much.
barracks has fallen.
Way too much.
Yeah, that's kind of a hopeful trap to level death. No one else is behind him for it. Now, Mousesports have their top lane completely sacked. And so where are they supposed to farm now? Send your Midas heroes towards the top lane, you at least know it's always going to be close to your base.
They don't have problems with farm, no matter what, how far the game is going to go. They don't have problems with farm. This Doom and Obsidian Destroyer was created by Cloud9 in this case. They really know how to abuse these heroes, and when they get Midases up on these heroes, they don't even care if they lose a Rax. They don't care for 1 Rax for shit. Because 2 Raxes is already too hard because there's only one way that the enemy has to go in, and they can pretty much manipulate the whole map into how to get there, or how to gank you, because you're always gonna have to push out lanes and stuff. But whatever happens, it's not that bad for Mouz. Could be worse, but they still have 2 Midases, and they have 2 heroes that don't really care about whether it's gonna be super creeps, because since Doom devours no matter what, Midas is there for Obsidian, it's gonna be fine for those 2 heroes. And the other 3 heroes that are trained protecting nukes and Disruptor, well, in this case, your farm's over. You're just gonna get that maybe farm out of that Luna that you maybe gonna kill. That has a big streak, or some Panda, whoever.
Well, welcome to your bottom lane getting pushed down now.
Yeah, but with Straw, like none of this, none of this
Radiant's
farming
bottom
gonna
tower
just
is under
come
attack.
right in.
Yeah, it's exactly what they should be doing. But their creep wave's about to get demolished. Gets locked inside just a quick wall, and there's no real hesitation for Misery to spam in. I think he's next to Fader. As long as that's the case, they don't really care. But the ping actually came out in NS for a moment then. I'm wondering if he's going to be the primary focus now of Mousesports to start this engagement.
I guess he was pinging. Don't move, don't move, don't move. Don't move away, because the Disruptor will take you back.
Yeah. Oh, VP. They at least have a couple of illusions up in this high ground. Illidan's still waiting to trigger this DD rune he's got. Probably waiting until the fight really begins before he uses such a thing. Now they use off the weave, and there's your jump in. Vici with the last two, MSN very low on life, and now the Brewmaster does pick it up. Invictus will die almost instantly after he comes up from the imprisonment, and they're looking for a little bit more. Odie, he's still holding off on the Astral. Doesn't want to drop it off, and they've actually lost 2 heroes now. Possibly 3 if they can get that stun over on Misery. Jot him. He's actually going to get doomed up, so there's no shallow grave to help out his teammates as he gets glimpsed back to the T4 towers and locked inside the wall. So Jot is basically dead right now. He accepts this fact, but the rest of Mousesports, they're actually still alive, but they're losing their bottom ranks. Illidan's still uncontested with that DD rune. He's just having a great time.
Barracks are under attack.
Oh, they even jump in deeper for Pycat. They can't kill him off, but right now, man, they got split racks done.
Yeah, there's gonna be 3 racks. The Aegis is not gonna drop, I think. Or maybe it will soon. They're like about it because
they got themselves another like 45 seconds on the Aegis before it'll get reclaimed.
5 heroes are up and they don't have Dazzle, and they
just call it.
They just call it. They say, let's not waste our time. We screwed up, and you know, let's just go next game.
So there really was no way that Mousesports could come back from that.
Well, from this case, yeah, but Virtus.pro were in a very... They had problems already from the start of the game. They lost all their lanes, and it was 9-0. It was 9-0. They got 12 kills, and it was 9-0. I understand. It's funny to say